Oh, I know a guy, goes by the name Coyote Pete. And oh boy, he is the best Texan I know. Let me tell you a little story about him. See, when I was down in Texas, doing government business, I was sitting in a bar having a drink and looking for some ladies, if you know what I mean. And there were two fellers there making a fuss. I didn't know about what, but they sure didn't seem like swell guys, I can tell you that for sure. So then they took the barkeep and they punched him in the face. And Coyote Pete, sitting there right next to me, I didn't even talk to him yet, said, "Oh boy, you folks shouldn't mess with Coyote Pete or his friends." He got up, pulled out his pistol, and shot them both in front of everyone. A lot of folks said, "I don't know, sure doesn't seem legal to me." So now everyone was either hooting and hollering, or they were saying, "Oh boy, you murdered him." But Coyote Pete, with his big hat, says, "I don't care. Those two fellers, they didn't seem like good guys, so I shot them. No big deal." But he got arrested, and then found guilty in trial, which I still personally disagree with. And then they were gonna hang him. Right there in town. But I couldn't have that. Coyote Pete, too good of a guy. So he was standing there, a rope around his neck, about to be hung. I shouted, "Hey, not Coyote Pete. We need good guys like him around these parts." The folks looked at me and they said, "Sorry, but the law's the law. Coyote Pete has got to go." So I took out my own pistol and I started shooting the sky. I just said, "Coyote Pete." And in all the commotion, I don't know how he did it, he took a knife out of his boot and cut himself loose from the rope, still round his neck. And he started running away, jumped on a horse, and that town didn't see Coyote Pete again. I didn't think I would neither. When I was in California, sitting in another bar, I saw him, sitting right next to me again. He looked like last time, except there was a big scar around his neck. I said, "Hey, are you Coyote Pete?" And he said, "Yeah, you're that fellow who saved me. Thanks. Didn't have a chance to thank you." And I said, "No big deal. You're a good guy, Coyote Pete. What's with that scar around your neck?" And he said, "Well, it's a bit of an ironic story, really. I was down in Louisiana. Some folks needed some help. Farm was being harassed by a genuine coyote. Don't know how it got there down in Louisiana. So I was in the forest looking for that coyote and I found it. But my pistol didn't work. Don't know why. But then the coyote jumped on me and started clawing my face. I thought I was gonna die. But I said, Coyote Pete is not gonna die by coyote. So I took out my bare hands and I strangled that coyote to death. And I said, "Wow, that's a hell of a story, Coyote Pete. Thanks." And he said, "Oh, it's not really a big deal." And I said, "But it really is." And that, folks, is the story of Coyote Pete. One day, I hope I'll see him again. He's one swell of a guy.